Wildfire is burning through the Greek island of Rhodes.
Firefighters on the Greek island of Rhodes.
Ever evacuation in the country's history. It's happening on the island of Rhodes.
As the blazes in Rhodes are the most difficult.
More wind in the forecast, it could get worse.
Every summer the same.
Fire, but not like this. This destroy all the islands.
After all of the events that happened on this island lately, I was lucky enough to see the beauty of this island in all its glory. It was 4 in the morning and I could barely see on my eyes, but nevertheless excitement was keeping me awake. And here we are, approaching the gates to the different world. This is the proper way to quench thirst. You can see here results of droughts. Now you can wonder how badly these buildings were affected by wildfires. It's so sad. All these bushes and grasses. Ugh. FBI on your knees. So, as you see, paradise back then. Great weather. Alright, so as always, let's do a quick room check. We got double bed and one single on the last floor with enormous balcony, perfect for epic chilling and sipping some champagne or a good wine. Epic view from the balcony. Let me show you. Fortunately, it's quite a heavy rain. Doesn't matter. Don't judge me, guys. You are all doing this on all inclusive. Let me take you on the first terrain exploration. We are heading to the local beach. Let's embrace beautiful village surrounded by mountains. Cactus. It's a lot of spices. Yesterday you told me about a blue sky and all that I can see. Just a yellow lemon tree. The wonderful streets of Kolymbia, almost like Los Angeles Beverly Hills. Check this wonderful hibiscus flower. And the fig fruits. Perfect solar panels installation for a free warm water, for example. Luckily, the beauty that you can observe was not affected by wildfires, but it was pretty damn close. For any diving enthusiast, we have Buddy Diving Center over here. Even though there is no pure white sand, it still has its own beauty. Finally, the place to just lay down and forget about the whole world for a moment. Well, as long as there are no falling rocks. The soughing sound of the waves. It's just me risking my life. Well, all for you guys. There's some little crabs over there. Not much, but at least something living here besides some bugs. So it's nice anyway. A local changing room. walking through a Santa Monica, or Kolymbia in other words. The water transportation system, and the icon of Mediterranean countries, olives. So here we have a Bigfoot prickly pear. Don't touch big wild thistle. Huge aloe that you can probably eat. Michael's still alive, folks. Even a breakfast might be a little danger. It's time to see some ancient Greece. Let's hop on a trip to Acropolis in Lindos. Johnny Zigidis, a Greek politician, economist, and a writer, also as a member of a resistance group during Second World War. The view of the Lindos Bay and the Acropolis itself. Come to Lindos. Fruits. One way to get to the top is to rent a donkey. Wild, Wild West.
Beata robiła te doręczenia i Krzysiek też robi te doręczenia, to nie wiedzą o co chodzi. Dlatego ci tak, dlatego wam zniknęła.
Here we are approaching the walls of ancient city.
Wejdziemy do góry, a ty jak ktoś masz co tutaj po płaskim, to powinieneś jakiś barek, tapkę.
And magnificent view of the bay. And here is a 1,000-step entrance to a natural citadel which was fortified successfully by the Greeks, the Romans, the Byzantines, Knights of St. John and the Ottomans. The remaining columns are the Doric temple of Athena Linda, dating from about 300 BC, built on the site of an early temple. Inside the temple is the table of offering and the base of the cult statue of Athena. The Acropolis is surrounded by a Hellenistic wall contemporary with the propylea and the stairway leading to the entrance to the site. A Roman inscription says that the wall and the square towers were repaired at the expense of P. Aelius Hegetor, the priest of Athena in the 2nd century AD. A breathtaking view on the St. Paul's Bay. Another angle of the temple of Athena Linda. The temple was burned in 342 BC and replaced by a new temple in the late 4th century BC. It was built in the Doric style. The fame of the temple is confirmed by the fact that Alexander the Great and many of his successors offered sacrifices there and dedicated weapons after victories. Now we have seagulls doing some sacrifices there. And the shining city of Lindos. Perfect bricklaying for that time. Another angle of the Hellenistic staircase dated on 2nd century BC. From this angle you can see how heavy fortified it was. This trip wouldn't be the same without fresh orange juice. So-called mountain ash. If you want to have a little chill and take a swim, Palace Beach is just perfect for you. Let's stop for a minute and just think about those clothes left in the nearby mountains. This is probably leftover after immigrants that reached that island on the boat from Turkey. Sad reality of a current situation. Nevertheless, let's appreciate the magnificent view from the mountaintop. What is amazing about this place is that it feels like in any Italian restaurant. Oregano, thyme and sage are growing on these slopes. They penetrate your nostrils.
Dokumentacje dla daty.
Besides spices, there are a herd of wild goats hanging around. As you can imagine, their meat doesn't require any more spices. Another evidence of the immigrants' base on this mountain. So this mountain has 212 meters above sea level, which is significant if you take into account how steep slopes are. It's better to run away from approaching thunderstorm. Enormous grasshopper. Incredible rock formation. Arum Palestinian fruits. You don't want to mess with this guy. Enormous oranges, looks like genetically modified. Well, let's get some Italian cuisine finally. That's how local transportation looks like.
Τι όμορφιες είναι αυτές. Πω, να μην σας ματιάσω.
Welcome on the Kolymbia beach. Kolymbia Golf. All the bushes that you can see are the spices that I mentioned before. Isn't it incredible? It's a really small church on the hills near Faliraki village. You have to admit that atmosphere is just straight from the Hollywood movie. It's time for my cousin wedding. The core of the rings made from damask. Pure epicness. Last preparations and we are ready to start ceremony. Cheers to all of you. A huge tick, always be aware of danger. Welcome to Amadee's Seaside Restaurant. Luxury of this place is just stunning. Cheers to Greece and all of you guys. Octopus, salmon and other seafood over here. Prawns and chickpea chop. And something for vegetarians. Perfect place to take a nap. A Greek gyros and a naan bread. In my opinion, at night it looks even more epic. Another angle of the Kolymbia Gulf. Now let me take you to the trip to the butterfly valley. These are specially built firefighting points, hopefully helped during recent events and saved at least a little bit of this amazing valley. This valley is called Butterfly Valley for a reason, but unfortunately this time of the year they were hidden, but at least tickets were cheaper. We are approaching the top of that valley, and the stream gives you such a humidity in your face which is quite refreshing in a super warm day. So if you are in Rhodes, I highly recommend it to visit this valley which is located near Kalamonas in the northern part of the island. Hopefully it wasn't consumed by wildfires. Time to inject some caffeine. A guilty pleasure. Be aware of these turtles because they actually have pretty strong jaws that might cut your finger out. Sometimes in life we need to challenge ourselves. Join me on the run to the summit of mountain to temple Attaviros Zeus at around 6 am. Attaviros is the highest mountain on the island of Rhodes. It rises to the height of 1,215 meters above sea level. Now let me show you the beginning of our adventure. Little bit steep and tough terrain, gives some extra danger, but we have to make it anyway. By the way, all the bushes that you can see are spices like oregano, thyme and sage. Oh, we have company here. Some wild goats are patrolling the area. This is hardcore. It's 6 and almost 7 a.m. and we are in the mountains. Check this out, guys. Right, the sky around 800 meters above sea level around, and our destination is 1,200. So we still have a few kilometers to go. Not far, but you know, those differences, level differences, are the things that makes you really exhausted. So see you guys on the top. The rain is coming, but I'm not afraid. We will make it to the top. The clouds are coming. This looks really mysterious and scary at the same time, I can say, but hopefully I'm not gonna lose the path trail, so we'll make it. Lonely tree in the middle of harsh conditions. This is how you're supposed to be. Talking about motivation, right? All against all the odds. So let's keep on running. Some wild goats over there make it even more mysterious than it is. Hope you can hear those noises, voices. Oh yeah, it's just a warning. Their voices should be warning for me. Turn back, turn your ass off. But nah, man, I'm gonna make it. We are in the milk. Let me show you. This is what I'm talking about. Oh my god, and this weird noises is probably a windmill on the top of that mountain. It's spinning. The wings make that noise probably, I don't know. It's very probable. Look at those valley. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about when I'm talking about getting out of your comfort zone. So here we go. Oh, this is what I was talking about. Shit, you can see how fast it's spinning. Oh, maybe I should move myself out of the area. It's gonna speed out of control. Oh, now I can see it. It's crazy, but I'm sure it's efficient. That's a lot of power here. Okay, so let's keep on running. At this point I actually got lost. Thankfully I stopped and waited for the rest of the team. Otherwise I would put myself into real trouble. There were no mobile signal. We made it to the top. Welcome to Temple Attaviros Zeus. Zeus was not gracious today. At this point I was completely wet and exhausted, but happy that we reached our destination. Now only way down left. Oh my god.
Ona jest kręta. Co jest 50 Ten szlak na zakopaczy jest o wiele krótszy niż to.
Yes, I did it! Up and down 70 kilometers in total. Totally exhausted but extremely happy that it was over. On the way home we stopped by some local winery. These are truly remarkable places that should be safe at all costs.
For 7 days for semi-sweet wine and 10 days for sweet wine, and after it becomes sweet. It's natural sweet. From sun.
They become sweet because of the sun.
Yes, stay in the sun. For 7 days for semi-sweet and 10 days for sweet wine.
Okay.
And this is my barrels for red wines. We have 6 different wines. This is his white and dry, and the name of grapes is Attaviros. This is dry rosé. This is dry red. This is 5-year wine, 4 years in tanks and 1 year in wine barrel. This is semi-sweet rosé. This is red sweet. And this is white sweet, and the name of grapes is Moscato. And this is Amoriano of rosé and red wine.
Thank you too much. And all of these wines are produced from your grapes?
Yeah, from my grapes.
Parking.
The palace of the Grand Master of the Knights of Rhodes, also known as the Castello. It is one of the few examples of Gothic architecture in Greece. The site was previously a citadel of the Knights Hospitaller that functioned as a palace, headquarters and the fortress. Now you arrive to famous Mandrake Rhodes Marina. This is the place where used to be the Colossus of Rhodes. It was the statue of the Greek sun god Helios, one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. It was constructed to celebrate the successful defense of Rhodes city against any attack by Demetrius I of Macedon. Now let's get back to Kolymbia once again. Welcome on board of the speedboat. As with all good things in life, there is always an end. This is the end of this story, but journey of a lifetime continues, and I will see you on the next adventure.